Hi guys, welcome back to Storytime TV. I'm Peyton and today I'm going to be reading Dinner with Olivia. If you hear my mom and dad, they're in the kitchen right there behind you. They're cooking pancakes and omelets, yes, for dinner. My mom's mom is coming over today. So, yeah. Before I read Dinner with Olivia, go follow me on TikTok at Ocean Sheepy and follow my family and me on Facebook at StorytimeTV online. Thank you. Now, let's get to the video. Dinner with Olivia. As seen on Nickelodeon. Adapted by Emily Solinger. Illustrated by Guy Woolick. Sorry if I'm saying your names wrong. Daddy.
What?
Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi, Mama.
Hi, Mama.
Mom, say hi.
Hi.
And Binksy says hi. After a busy morning at school, it was finally time for lunch. Olivia joined her friends Julian and Francine in the cafeteria. A cream cheese, pickle, and raisin sandwich, Olivia announced as she opened her lunchbox. She took a big bite and smiled. Julian had a peanut butter calzone for lunch. Want a taste? He asked. I don't think so, said Olivia. No, thank you, said Francine, as she took her lunch out of her backpack. It was in a shiny purple box. What kind of lunchbox is that? Asked Olivia.
Sorry, I have the water on. Pause. Sorry, continue.
What kind of lunchbox is that? Asked Olivia. It's called a bento box, said Francine. My parents got it for me in Japan. Each compartment held a different kind of food. It's fine. A different kind of food. Chicken satay, baby corn, star fruit, and that wasn't all. You can do it. You can wash it off, Daddy. Water.
Real life?
Real life.
Recording, right?
Real life recording at the Taggart's house. Hooray. Yes. And I can't edit this. Yeah. Look at this, Francine said proudly as she took her utensil out of the box. Wow, Olivia and Julian said at the same time. Cool spoon, said Julian. Cool fork, said Olivia. It's both. It's a spork, said Francine. Olivia and Julian were amazed. Francine dug the spork into her bento box and pulled out a Brussels sprout. Brussels sprouts. And this is a Brussels sprout. It's from Belgium, in Europe. You like Brussels sprouts? Asked Julian. They're delicious, Francine answered. At my house, everything is perfectly delicious. Then Francine had an idea. Olivia, you simply must come to my house for dinner. Really? Will there be Brussels sprouts? Olivia asked. Of course not, said Francine. We never eat the same food twice in 1 year. Olivia was happy to hear that. I'd love to come. Thank you. Perfect, said Francine. I'll have my mother call your mother. And Binx is trying to get in the fridge. Hey, what are you doing? My dog is weird. At home that night, Olivia decided she needed to practice her manners before going to Francine's house for dinner. So she hosted her own dinner party. She reminded her guests to always say please and thank you, and to put their napkins on their laps. She told them never to fall asleep at the table. She made sure they remembered to chew with their mouths closed. At a fancy dinner party, everything needs to be perfect, Olivia told her guests. Her guests apparently were like a sock puppet pig thing, and a weird stuffed animal. Right there. stuffed animal pig thing, sock puppet thing, and a stuffed animal thing. I don't know what it is. Olivia imagined what dinner at Francine's house would be like. She pictures a fancy party at a mansion in the England countryside, with waiters on roller skates serving pink lemonade in tall glasses with curly-Q straws and monkeys juggling fruit. "Olivia, dinner time," called her mother, interrupting her daydream. At the dinner table, Olivia's brother Ian slurped his spaghetti, splattering her dress with tomato sauce. One of his meatballs fell to the floor, where Perry the dog picked it up in his mouth. "Perry, that's my meatball," Ian yelled, chasing him around the table. Perry gobbled it up with his mouth open, leaving tomato sauce everywhere. "I am quite sure they don't eat like this at Francine's house," Olivia groaned. "I'm quite sure they don't eat like this at Francine's house." The next day, Olivia walked to Francine's house with her mother and brothers. "Have fun tonight, Olivia," her mother said. "And don't forget to invite Francine to our house for dinner, too." "Our house?" said Olivia, horrified. She looked at her brothers. Ian was blowing bubbles in his juice box. Not in his juicy box. Blowing bubbles in his juicy box. Blowing bubbles in his juice box. And William's face was smeared with jam.
Time out. Get your water on. Okay.
She imagined what dinner at her house would look like to Francine. "Welcome to our humble cave." That's what our house looks like. This is the inside of our house.
Cave.
A cave. No, this is the inside of our beautiful house. Our mansion. No, we don't have a mansion. Three-story house. No, it's a two-story. 1.5, technically. Well, a half meaning practically the whole upstairs is taken over by a deck. Taken over. At Francine's house, Olivia gave Francine's mother a bouquet of flowers. "Why, thank you, Olivia, but I have a rule about no fresh flowers in the house," said Francine's mother. "They make such a mess, and when their petals drop. Be sure to wipe your feet, Olivia. We mustn't get footprints on the white carpet." Like any good guest, Olivia told funny stories, just as Francine's father was telling her it wasn't polite to tell jokes at the dinner table. Olivia saw Francine's mom come out of the kitchen with bowls full of Brussels sprouts. Olivia looked at the pile of green in her bowl. To be polite, she decided to take a very small bite. Maybe Francine was right. Maybe Brussels sprouts were delicious. Maybe not. Olivia quickly reached for her water glass to wash it down, but, oops, she knocked one of the Brussels sprouts out of her bowl, and it rolled off the table and onto the white carpet. Francine's mother and father were not pleased. Olivia and Francine were told to sit at the kids' table. "Are you mad at me?" asked Francine. "Why would I be mad?" asked Olivia. "Because of the Brussels sprouts and the no jokes at the table," replied Francine. "And, well, I was afraid you wouldn't find my friend. You wouldn't be my friend anymore. Of course we're still friends," replied Olivia, "and you should come to dinner at my house." Later that week, it was finally Francine's turn to come to Olivia's house for dinner. It was spaghetti night again. I've never seen anyone do that before, said Francine as she watched Ian slurp his spaghetti. Try it, said Ian. I'll race you, said Olivia. Turns out Francine was a natural. That night, as Olivia's mother tucked her into bed, let's take a water break. You need to turn on the water? Yes, we need to turn on the water. And I turned down the water dance party. Ow. Okay, it's off. Got wet hand. No, I don't. It's dry. It's completely dry. That night, as Olivia's mother tucked her into bed, Olivia had one thing on her mind. Can we have spaghetti again tomorrow night? She asked. That's a little too soon, don't you think? Said Olivia's mother. Okay, good night, Mom. Olivia yawned. Oh, gosh! Olivia yawned. Sweet dreams, Olivia, whispered her mother as she turned off the light and closed the door. I like that book because I love spaghetti and my grandma's here. So if you hear my grandma and if you hear my mama, you know it's just my grandma. But I like that story. Before you leave, just if you can, like and for sure subscribe and hit the bell. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.